Hey everyone! Today we're diving into the mysterious minds of men. And no, it's not all about football or pretending to know how to fix things. We're talking about the 9 biggest fears men have in relationships. Spoiler alert, it's not just about being tough and manly. So let's count them down from 9 to 1. Number 9, not being man enough. Yep, let's kick this off with the classic, am I man enough? Men have this idea that they need to be strong, stoic, and always in control. It's like they're starring in their own personal action movie 24/7. If they're not Captain America-level masculine, they feel like they're failing at the whole man thing. The truth? They're human. But man, do they worry about living up to that macho ideal. Number 8, fear of not measuring up in the bedroom. Alright, let's get real here. Men worry about whether they're, bringing their A game in the bedroom. It's not something they'll openly admit, but the fear of not satisfying their partner, it's real. They want to make sure they're hitting the right notes, but that pressure can sometimes throw them off their game. Relax, fellas. Number 7, fear of losing independence. Ever hear the phrase, ball and chain? It's not just a joke. A lot of men worry about losing their sense of freedom when they're in a relationship. It's not that they don't love you, it's just that they also love their Xbox and solo hangouts with the guys. Finding that balance between being a couple and maintaining personal space? Tricky stuff. Number 6, fear about hurting their partner. This one's kinda sweet. Men worry about accidentally hurting you, emotionally or physically. Whether it's saying the wrong thing or making a mistake, they don't want to be the cause of your pain. Even though they might seem tough, the idea of hurting someone they care about, that keeps them up at night. Number 5, fear of not being a good provider. Money, money, money. Guys stress about not being able to provide financially. Whether they're paying bills or saving for future dreams, the pressure to be the provider is huge. They might not always talk about it, but trust me, it's in the back of their minds whenever they're making those big money decisions. Number 4, fear of their partner changing. So here's a big one. What if she changes? Men can get nervous about whether the person they're with will change, physically, emotionally, or even personality-wise. They worry about whether they'll still be compatible in the future. And yes, they might secretly stress about whether you'll look different too. It's shallow, but it happens. Number 3, fear of being criticized or judged. No one likes to be judged, right? Men especially don't want to feel like they're under a microscope. Whether it's their job, their looks, or their quirks, the fear of being criticized or judged by their partner is huge. That's why they're extra sensitive to those helpful suggestions you might be offering, because it can feel like a critique. Number 2, fear of being compared to partner's exes. This one's a killer, being compared to your exes. Men are terrified that one day you'll be like, wow, Chad was really good at this and that, and you're not. It doesn't matter if Chad was the worst. They'll always feel like there's a chance you're comparing them to someone who came before and they're coming up short. And here's the big one, fear of not making their partner happy. At the end of the day, the thing that weighs on men the most is this: am I making her happy? Forget about being macho, forget about money, forget about Chad. Guys want to know that they're the reason for your happiness. That's their biggest fear, that they won't be enough to keep you smiling and feeling good about the relationship. So there you have it, the 9 biggest fears guys have in relationships. You probably thought it was all about being tough and keeping up appearances, but deep down, these fears run pretty deep. If you liked this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which fear surprised you the most. And hey, give the guys some slack, they're trying their best. See you next time.